Well, we made it to Lake Tawakoni State Park. It's only going to be a weekend trip, but we're really looking forward to this trip because on this trip we get to meet Dude RV.
We lived in Argentinian for a few years. And then the sides were flat or something. And then, you know, there's
Dude!
like,
Dude RV! We ended up here in East Texas at Lake Tawakoni State Park on a kind of a dreary day. The weather's going to be kind of mild. The temperature's going to be in the 50s, but it's going to be a little overcast. So, you know, not the best weather condition, but we're still looking forward to our trip. Behind me is you can see site number 78. That is our spot for the weekend. It's full hookup, and so far I'm pretty impressed. It's a pretty nice little state park. Never been here before. It's in East Texas, right close to Wills Point. I think it's Wills Point. Yeah, Wills Point, Texas. Yes, right. But anyway, I'm going to kind of walk around and give you a little bit of an idea of what the park looks like. From what I've seen so far, all the spots are very well maintained. Everything is, as most Texas state parks are. They're very well maintained. They're great facilities, and the sites are all pretty level from what I've seen so far anyway. But I'm going to walk around and give you an idea of what the park looks like. So here we go. Now this is a bathhouse over here, and over there is a big boat ramp. And we are in the Spring Point camping loop. And as you can see, the pull-through spots are pretty nice. Looks like the concrete is pretty new. Our site right here has a really big campsite. And I like the fact that it's pretty secluded. It's not right on top of the campsite next to you. And the campsite has a picnic table. It has a little fire pit here. Tent camping is available here. And then you have your little hook for your lantern or your trash, whichever. And you can see this is a pretty good size. This is a pretty good size camping spot here. So let's take a little walk around the loop and see what we can see. Like somebody left a grill there. Got some extra parking here. This little loop right here is campsites 68 through 75. Nice little loop. And this right over here is the spot that I originally wanted, spot number 51, where this little Jayco is, because it's a pretty good spot that's right on the lake. You got lake access right down there. And I have just spotted Dude RV. He's setting up right now, so I'm going to try not to bother him until he's at least set up. But it is so cool to see Dude RV setting up. You know, you see someone on YouTube a lot. You watch a lot of their videos and you kind of feel like you know them a little bit, and you really don't. You really don't know what that person's like in real life, but I'm looking forward to getting to know Dude RV. Let's see what we got here. Now these spots over here, this is spot number 52. A couple of back end spots here. Now this is kind of an interesting tent camping spot here. And here we have Lake Tawakoni. It looks kind of swampy on this end over here. This is a pretty neat looking camp spot right here. It looks like they built kind of like a little retaining wall here. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure exactly what that is across the way there. I'm not sure if that's part of the state park or not. It does not look like part of the state park. Really hoping we get a little bit of sunshine this weekend. Right now it's kind of dreary, as you can see. I've decided to leave Dude RV alone until he's gotten set up. He may have seen me, but I know when I'm trying to set up my rig that I'm kind of focused in on that task, and I don't really want to be bothered a whole lot, so I'm going to give him the same courtesy and I'm going to leave him alone. I am looking forward to finally meeting him though, but that'll happen soon enough. Christy's supposed to be joining me any minute now here at the campsite, and we're going to go get some firewood and have a good night. And here comes my sweetheart. I'm going to go check out the bathroom facility right over here by the Spring Point camping loop, just to give you an idea of what the facilities are like. Looks like they've got a little outdoor amphitheater thing over there. So then here is the men's restroom. Got a couple of showers down on this end, and the showers look pretty good. You got a changing area right here behind this curtain, and then the shower back there, and then there's another one over here on this end. And this looks like a couple of shower heads there. And down here on the other end, some pretty nice little picnic areas out here by the lake. It wound up being a lot colder than we expected it to be, too. We expected it to be in the 50s this weekend, and we were hoping for a little bit of sunshine, but it looks like this may be what we get for the weekend. But we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of sunshine tomorrow. But we're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to cook some burgers and just hang out around the campfire with some friends from church and from Dude RV. And so check it out. And look who we have here.
Going fishing.
So now, we were all set to have a great weekend this weekend, and you went off and brought this weather from Atlanta State Park with you. So thanks a lot, Bob.
Just follow me where I go.
Thanks a whole lot.
We're not going camping with you again. If this is what you bring.
You know, it's like every RV trip I go on, it's either raining or ugly or cold or something.
Cold I can handle. This is okay, but sunshine would be nice.
It would make for much better video productions.
Definitely, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure this is so enticing.
I can't do a time lapse of sunrise
Right,
or
right.
sunset.
Yeah, and only being here for the
And
weekend, it's not like you have a lot of time to really put together any content, you know, I mean, so.
It's only gray.
And I don't have a little scooter where I can zip around like you, so.
We're going to have to invest in one.
And it's kind of cold to zip around.
Yeah,
Oh,
I bet it is. I bet it
I
is.
got the coverall, I got the coat.
you got your
I
Hawaiian shirt on.
do.
So you're all set up to go fishing this morning?
I'm going to go see if I can get some fish. I got to
Awesome.
tell
Can
you
you throw them back?
you can buy worms up at the front. And that's one of the biggest boxes of worms I've ever purchased.
Are there a lot of worms in that box?
I would imagine. As big, there better be as big as the box is and as much as it costs.
Yeah. Because did you see the pile of wood for $10? Oh my God, they put them right on top.
Well, that's the way night crawlers typically move to the. But that's like a $5 box of worms.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I hope you kept something.
I do too. But if nothing else, I'll have
You'll have fun with your worms.
video
and...
footage.
Yeah. Look, I had $5 worth of worms. I didn't catch anything.
$5 worth of worms. Did y'all see the Argentinian ant warning? Have y'all encountered that in any of your?
It seems like I've
We
heard
haven't
about
yet.
that,
Treva
but
was telling us that her in-laws, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, whatever, when they came here, they had massive ant problems. But that was also during the summer.
We went to Navarro Mills, Liberty Hill Park, Navarro Mills. It's a Corps of Engineer property. It was the last stop on our week-long journey, and they have Argentinian ants there.
Wow.
And literally within an hour, there were lines of ants, half-inch wide, 5 of them, going into the trailer.
wow.
Oh my.
And they were all inside the trailer. There were lines of ants. And at night they were crawling on us in the bed.
Oh my gosh.
They don't bite,
It's annoying.
but it's extremely annoying, and they're very difficult to control. So if you're going to be going someplace, you always want to look for the little warning labels for the Argentinian ant, and that's actually on the TechStop.
It seems like somebody was talking about how to treat your campsite for that, to put down some kind of little powder around your campsite. I don't remember what it was. Was it diatomaceous earth or something like that? Or
that could work because it's not, I mean, it's bad for them, but not poisonous, but for us. But Treva said somebody she knows brings their whole, you know the pump thing you have at home that you fill with whatever, and he sprays all around the campsite when he goes.
You want to see what I do?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
It's over at the RV.
This whole side slides out.
Yeah.
During the summer, I always travel with this. This is an organic.
Morning yard.
And when we arrive during the summer, I'll use the spreader and I'll blanket no matter where I'm camping because it keeps the mosquitoes at bay. But for these Argentinian ants, on the Navarro Mills video, I had a viewer say, well, if they don't bite, why are you worried about them? Well, it's an invasive species.
Yeah.
And the only way it ended up in one park is because it got in somebody's
Spread
RV.
Right.
And
Spread.
they spread them. It's like those zebra mussels. But I found that this works extremely well to keep them out. And I sprinkle it around the wheels,
Yeah.
the jacks. Keep your cords and your hoses up off the ground as much as possible. And then I'll put a perimeter around the post. That way they don't get into my RV
Right.
and
Right.
follow me home.
Try it. Interesting.
So how much did your little gimbal run you?
How much did we pay for this? 300?
200, 300?
200, 300, something like that.
Well, it
I
came
mean-
with a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
The
it came
backpack
with
and
a
some
backpack.
stands
It came with a tripod, and it's a neat little thing. You can
another
do a lot
little
of things
stand
with it.
that you could sit on the table that was like that,
Yeah,
the short one.
yeah, and it's you can flip between what do you call it, selfie view and in the forward view with just a touch of a button.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, where it is. It's
Or not
Bluetooth.
connected in there.
No, it is Bluetooth, and connects. Pretty neat little thing. You can do time lapse with it. It's got
Like a pan shot time lapse.
you can do motion lapse. You can actually set it to where it goes to several different spots. And it time lapses from those spots. So like exactly like you start at one point and then it'll pan down and you set the time limit and the frame rate and all that kind of stuff. And I've enjoyed it. It's I don't have any sophisticated camera equipment yet. This is it. I've got a cell phone and a gimbal. That's it. So one of these days I'm gonna get me a drone. I'm looking forward to getting some drone footage.
I just got one of those.
Did you really?
The more I learn about the drones and the laws, in order to do what I do with a drone, I'm going to have a license, because it's considered commercial activity if you're getting paid for your YouTube videos.
Oh, really?
Really?
I did not know that.
You
I
might
did
want to
not know that
reconsider.
either until I got a drone and started, okay, where can I fly this? And
Well, we had a blast hanging out with you last night around the campfire. Hopefully the weather will cooperate where, we can do the same thing again tonight. And that would.
it's not supposed to get really nasty until tomorrow.
Yeah, Sunday is when we were supposed to get the thunderstorms.
Tomorrow morning about
So.
8 o'clock is when it's going to be yucky.
And if all else fails, you know what? I mean, we can all go and play some cards in our rig. We lay out a card table and play some cards or dominoes or whatever. So. Yeah. Well, we just figured we're just out for a walk this morning. We figured we'd swing by and see what you were doing. We enjoyed hanging out with our friends at Lake Tawakoni State Park. It was a wonderful weekend in spite of the dreary weather, and it was an extra special weekend for Christy and I because it was our 11th year wedding anniversary, and we spent it doing the things that we love. On Saturday, Christy and I made our way into Greenville, which is about 45 minutes away from the state park, and we got a couples massage at Elite Massage Spa, which was wonderful, and we would definitely recommend it, by the way, followed by a wonderful meal at El Phoenix Mexican restaurant. So it was a special day, just the two of us. And then later that evening, we spent time with our friends back at the state park and had a wonderful night. It was a special weekend for a couple of other reasons as well. We met Dude RV for the first time, as you know, which, by the way, if you're not already subscribed to Dude RV, head on over to his channel and hit that subscribe button. You'll be amazed at all the places that he's been. It was really cool getting to know him and spending time around the campfire together. Another channel that you might be interested in as well is Two Tired Teachers, who we referenced in this video, so check out their channel as well. And we have links in the description that will take you to both channels. Another reason this was a special weekend was because we were joined by our friends Mike and Treva, and also by some other friends, Kenny and Melonie, who we had never been camping with before, but who brought their brand new travel trailer with them. I think this was their second or third outing with the new rig, and we were very excited to see it and to have them along with us for the weekend. Now, we didn't venture out a whole lot this weekend because of the nasty weather, but we did take a quick tour of the other RV camping loop where our friends Kenny and Melonie were staying at Site 18, and this was also a very nice camping loop with wonderful RV sites. And here is Kenny and Melonie's new rig. Christy and I were looking forward to seeing this new travel trailer because it means that we have more friends that we can go camping with. We want to thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like the video and leave us a comment below, and if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button to join us on all our future journeys.